My name's Stephen Ross. I'm an automotive technician here at Clipper Automotive. I've been in the automotive industry for over 29 years. It's all I've ever done. From electrical diagnosis and AC to putting an engine back together on this side for a timing chain. But we do it all. I bought one bonsai, and then over the course of a couple years, it took on a life of its own. I think there might be 60, 70 trees back here. Here we have is my favorite tree in the garden. It is about a 45-year-old bald cypress from a swamp in Louisiana that our founder, David Meyer, he started styling and working with it in the 90s at a workshop. And it's survived dieback and termites, and it looks like, you know, a 100-year-old massive tree. He likes a lot of water, so in that sense, a couple times a day he gets a big drink, but he's happy to be here.
Does he have a name?
No, I don't name the trees, but he's definitely the king of my yard, for sure. I discovered the Tucson Bonsai Society during the pandemic. Something came over me and I bought a bonsai tree, and then I started researching how to take care of it and found the group, and they weren't meeting because of the pandemic. But I was able to follow them and get help from some members, and when they started re-meeting again a little over a year ago, I was able to join at that time.
They tend to be low maintenance, although I know y'all really maintain your plants, so that comment's more aimed toward landscape use. Also benefits for wildlife and pollinators. And then, you know, another thing
Cynthia Martin, Vice President of the Tucson Bonsai Society. The special connection with the trees is a wonderful question because it's the time that you're with yourself. And we talk about this a lot. Some people play music, some people drink wine, some people drink coffee. Everybody has their own little place that they like to do their trimming, and it's my time with myself. And I usually play music. You also have to think, because every clip has a purpose, and there's the rules of the traditional bonsai artistry of style, balance, and also where you cut promotes a limb to grow in a certain way. You can't just go clip, clip, clip. You've got to go, now where's the next bud? There's 2 leaves below it. I'm going to cut it halfway here. You know, they all have a reason for a snip.
we have the Sonoran Desert coming in from the south and the Chihuahuan Desert coming in from the east, the Rocky Mountains from the north, and this real cool tropical influence from the south as well. It's all mixing up here. And so we have more species than most places could ever dream of having.
The first time I went to my meeting, I brought one of my cuttings, and they taught me how to plant it and how to wire it and how to cut it and how to keep it alive. Not only is it a community, it is a learning experience. Female trees normally are blossoming trees. They'll have flowers. Some of them are very large flowers, and some are little teeny flowers. But the way that we present them is in a round pot, an oval pot that doesn't have any hard lines, and it accentuates a female tree. And in the male, you can see that this is not glazed. These pots are perfect for an older tree, male tree, 15-year-old olive, because he has a personality and you don't want to take away from the beauty of what he's offering with a pot that's too showy. There is a term that us bonsai artists use amongst ourselves, is we are bonsai nuts, and we say it proudly.
Well, when people usually hear I do bonsai after knowing me in the automotive industry, it gets a couple of chuckles because it's just so very different. But yeah, it's truly my passion beyond here. It's my little piece of heaven. Now that I've been at it, I couldn't give it up.